West Virginia Correctional Institution, a historically haunted and spooky prison in the United States. The West Virginia Correctional Institution is a Gothic-style prison located in Moundsville, West Virginia. It operated from 1876 to 1995 and has long had a notorious reputation for its poor cell conditions and ill treatment of inmates. At its worst, it was said that a cell could hold 3 inmates with only 1 mattress, and the capacity had doubled by 1929. The overcrowded living conditions led to inmate fights, which led to 36 murders in the prison, and many more died by various means. The violence and terrible living conditions have led many to believe that spirits and violent emotions still live within its walls, making West Virginia Correctional Institution one of the most haunted prisons in the United States. In addition to the killings of inmates and deaths from various causes, the West Virginia Penitentiary also executed over 94 people by hanging or electric chair, but most were executed by hanging until 1949, when hanging was banned, and was permanently banned in 1965. However, in 1931, while execution was still legal, Frank Heyer, one of the most notorious inmates, was executed by hanging. He died by accident from being decapitated by hanging, and since then public executions have been private, invitation only. Interestingly, the West Virginia Penitentiary was rumored to be built on sacred burial grounds of the Adena Native American tribes, which may have contributed to the spooky activity, as evidenced by the original cemetery that still stands today across the street from the old prison. With so much violence and death, it is no wonder that spirits are believed to still roam the halls of the West Virginia Penitentiary. Dark figures have been seen throughout the prison, some of which have been captured on camera. One of the more interesting spirits is R.D. Wall, prisoner number 44670, who died in 1929. He was suspected of stealing from a fellow inmate and was attacked by 3 inmates on his way to the boiler room. Since his death, many have claimed to have encountered paranormal events in the area where the murders occurred. Shadows lurk in the darkness, and sometimes people feel as if they are being touched by spirits. Another place where paranormal events are often reported is the Sugar Shack, an activity hall and recreational area for inmates during prison operations. The confined space is not properly guarded, making it a place for gatherings, gambling, and fighting. Visitors to this place often claim to have been physically touched, the appearance of shadowy figures, and strange, unexplained voices. The infirmary is another place where there is the most activity of paranormal events. Unexplainable noises, moving furniture, the sound of slamming doors, and strange, unexplained sounds, including the cells of the correctional facility itself, where many people have seen the bodies and voices of prisoners from the past. But the most intriguing cell belongs to William Ritz Snyder, a convicted murderer who became a gang leader in prison before being murdered in his own cell. Countless people have claimed to have heard his hoarse voice in his cell.